What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Evercade Corner, my everything Evercade show. And it's been a long time, I know, guys. And since the last episode, there's been a lot going on, a lot happening. I don't do these shows often, so I let a lot of information build up, so we have a lot of content to talk about. I think we're there. I think there's more than enough Evercade news to talk about. If you follow me on Twitter at SeanMarianJ, which is the best bet, I've been covering everything. I've been covering all their moves, all their announcements, seems left and right. I mean, they're going all out. Evercade, Blaze Entertainment. I say Evercade, Blaze Entertainment. The guys over at Blaze, great people. Talk to them all the time. Trying to get them on the show here. Of course, I just recently, since my last Evercade Corner, I've had another interview with Tommy Tellerico on the channel. Go check it out. I replaced the older interview with the newer one. And we talk about Evercade. So I didn't know if I was going to feature it on a gaming chit chat or on here, but since we talked a lot about other things, I featured it on chit chat. But we did talk a lot about, there's a huge Evercade segment, so you might want to check that out with me and Tommy, because as you know, he's coming to the Evercade. His Intellivision Collection 1. We talk about that, so you might want to check that interview out if you haven't already for some Evercade news goodness. We have so much to talk about. We have new cartridge after new cartridge to talk about. We're going to get caught up with the collection, but are you ready? We got a big announcement. We got the new Evercade console coming out. That's right. The home console, also called the Versus console, where you're going to be able to play all your existing games, couch co-op, old school, with a friend, with a paddle, and play these games nice on your TV without having to worry about cords or nothing with the Evercade handheld. It's all built running the existing Evercade technology cartridges and coming out with their own Evercade cartridges made for the home console. Arcade versions, no less. We've been asking for that for how long? How long have I been bugging Evercade? I've been known on the internet for this. Busted on them. And it's funny, too, right before this announcement, I had just got done talking to Tommy in my interview about Evercade arcade ports, not home ports. And right after, it was like, wow, what the timing couldn't have been more perfect. We're going to talk about all that. We're going to go on the Evercade site and check out everything and get caught up. Just a couple bits of house cleaning and a little jibber jabber before we get to the content and the news and get you guys caught up with Evercade. I know I have a lot of people that are new following. I know that I have a lot of Evercade people, a lot of Murray and J-Way people, some people that don't even know what the heck the Evercade is. If you don't know what the Evercade is, it's a nice handheld system. You know what? Hold on. I got to be prepared on the Evercade Corner. I'm going to go get my system. Oh. This is the official Evercade case, carrying case, which I love. Holds the charging cable, too. I think I got Interplay on here. Earthworm Jim. Wow, I got Earthworm Jim's always on. Always in the Evercade. I got to have that on the fly. You know? You know what I'm saying? All right, so it's a nice system that plays all your classics. It's got nice compilations, got nice collections of cartridges you can collect. They have numbers on them. And there's a whole mess of them coming. New ones coming. Get your pre-orders on. And we've been all wanting a home console. It's been requested since the beginning. And Blaze has listened to us, and they are coming out with what's called the Versus console. We're going to get to that in a minute. Of course, me and Tommy Tellerico, in our interview, talked about that. So very cool stuff. Some great collections announced. Some great games announced since our last Evercade Corner. I am working on getting some guests on here, some fans, some viewers that are big Evercade, the Evercade community, and maybe some people from Blaze. And who knows, maybe the next Tommy interview will be on here talking specifically about the Evercade. I'll have to talk to him about that. He's a big fan of the Evercade, obviously. So we talk about that in our last interview. We have a little segment. And the Intellivision collection is coming. Collection 1 following the Collection 2. They got stuff planned on Blaze all the way into 2022. I am looking forward to this. They have the Founders Edition. We'll be looking at different packages when we go and switch over to the internet, the interwebs. And we'll be checking out the collections and going back to older cartridges for our new viewers and people that don't know the Evercade. So I showed you the console, the handheld, to get you guys caught up. I got mine on Amazon. For our new viewers that want to know, there's different pricing you can get. At the time, I believe it was $79 for the console and a game, and then like $99 you could get, what is it, the premium bundle, which is the console and 3 games. I mean, that's the way to go, and then you want to start building it from there. And you follow Blaze Entertainment because they are always announcing stuff, and they tell you ahead of time, tune in. Another great way to follow them other than Twitter, is their Facebook page, but also Instagram. Instagram, they're always posting stuff. They're great people. They're wonderful, wonderful people. It's a great community. A great community of people follow the Evercade. Everybody's close together. Everybody's friends with each other. Everybody knows each other. You know what I mean? It's like I always compare it to like other groups that I'm associated with, like photographers. Every photographer knows each other. Even when you run into another photographer on social media or in person. Oh, yeah, I know that guy. Oh, yeah. So, I always see that, like, even in my drone clubs and stuff. Or when I'm in B&H or Adorama buying a camera lens. So the gaming community is quite like that, especially the Evercade gaming community. You're going to run into somebody that you know from the Evercade community, which is nice. A nice community. You talk about games. You talk about what you're looking forward to. There's even a trading group out there I heard about that, if you can't find a cartridge and somebody has a double. Because sometimes they get hard to find. Sometimes they go out of stock. There's Reddit forums. I was on them reading about Evercade. There's an Evercade magazine, a PDF file that's digital that you can go and read. Really great. I mean, I gotta tell you, it's one of the closest, strongest communities I've ever seen. Let's go take a gander, as I like to say, and go take a look at the website. Evercade handheld, play retro on the go. Here we go. Evercade versus play together. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back to that. We're gonna take a gander and see what we got here. Look at that system. Isn't that cool looking? Oh, here's a video. Nice controller. Nice D-pad, huh? Trigger buttons. Supports existing Evercade cartridges like we talked about. So your whole collection. $280 games. Evercade handheld can be used as an additional controller. November 2021. I'm loving the music, to be quite honest, is what I'm loving. Go to the Versus tab here. See what they got. Get some specs. We're already on it then, right? Oh, okay. All right, so wow, there's a nice view of the controller there, the paddle. Welcome to Evercade Versus. Oh, look at this. This site is really something. Look at that. It's a really well done site. Up to 4 players. I have to get my glasses on. I try not to wear them because of the glare, but... Evercade Versus expands the possibilities of retro gaming at home using the Evercade cartridge infrastructure. The Versus can have 2 cards simultaneously, expanding the availability... Oh, that's another thing I want to tell you. Yeah. Expanding the available playable game library for up to 40 games at any one time. So you can put your 2 favorite cartridges at one time. The Evercade family has over 260 fully licensed games available, and it's continuing to grow. With full support for all existing and upcoming cartridges, the Versus will allow for support for up to 4 players with Evercade game controllers or other USB game controllers. You can pre-order right there. See it? Look. Cartridge 1, cartridge 2. Look at that. So put 2 in, you're good to go for a while. Load that sucker up. Woo! Powerful. Look at this. You want to talk about power? Bam! Essence of Emerald. Evercade Versus is one of the most powerful mini retro gaming consoles in the market, and the first to output, and listen to this, native 1080p Full HD resolution. The quad-core 1.5 gigahertz processor will power a brand new user interface and the best available emulation for consoles and arcade titles, including the flux capacitor. The Evercade family features the best in classic emulation for classic consoles and arcade machines with Wi-Fi capability. The console can receive updates to firmware, games, and operational improvements without needing to connect to a computer or use any external devices. Okay. And then it shows togetherness. Remember the Brady Bunch? Look at this. Look at these. Look at this site, this website. I'm loving this controller, to be quite honest. Right? This thing is a beast. The Evercade Versus can have up to 4 players simultaneously. The new Evercade controller helps you to expand the capability of games with all the great features of the handheld with its highly acclaimed D-pad. Remember we talked about that? 4 buttons, X, Y, A, B controls, and a new expanded bumper controls, L1, L2, to support 90s control schemes. Exactly what it reminded me of. We love you, Blaze. It's a great, great, great price, too. Cool. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the cartridges, the fun stuff. Woo! Oh, look at this. So these are I call them the purple boxes. And these are the new arcade um of cartridges coming for the verses. So we got Arcade, Atari Arcade 1, Galago Arcade 1, Data East Arcade 1, and Technos Arcade 1. Oh, baby, they're coming. The arcade ports are coming. Let's go take a look at one. Let's see. Let's do the Atari. November 3rd. This will be... see, they're going back again because they're the arcade ones. See, 04. Don't get it twisted, yo. Let's watch the video. Oh, man. Does that bring back memories, huh? Oh, yeah. Down the Jersey Shore back in the day. Woo! Ah, Wizard Fire. Oh. Ah. Ooh. I like the boxes. I like the color scheme they went with. I like that. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Nice. Awesome. Includes 13 games. Oh, this one here that we looked at, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at another one. Let's see that Daddy East collection. Let's see that Daddy East. Bring it. Nice. Cool. Breakthrough. Burger time. Yeah. Okay, cool. Dark Seal. Tumble Pop. Okay. So, cool. All right, let's look at some other cartridges. All right, so we got the Bitmap Brothers Collection 1. This one's out September 29th. Want the video on this? Watch it together. Get you guys caught up Evercade style. Nice. Big fan of them. Big fan of the Bitmap Brothers. Awesome. Cool. The Bitmap Brothers is going to include 5 games, okay? So that's a smaller one, but it's only collection 1. Oh, shiznit. Get ready. My boy Tommy. Represent. And Television Collection 1, September 29th. All right, you ready? This one goes out to my boy Tommy. Handguns. Get them handguns out. Awesome. Let's see what we're getting on this. Let's go through these. Astro Smash, Buzz Bombers, Frog Bog, Night Stalker, Slap Shot, Shark. Oh, shit. Princess Quest. Pinball. Get nice little thumbnails here. Snafu. Thin Ice. Thunder Castle. And World Rockets. Word Rockets. Cool. Nice. Very nice. Can we make these larger or no? No. Okay. Cool. This one includes 12 games. That's a decent collection. That's just collection 1. So, okay. On to the next. Mad Cat Studios Collection 2. We love that Collection 1, right? One of my favorite. And I said, when are we coming out with a second one? We gotta. Because some of those Mad Cat games were great. Well, guess what? August 27th, and not too far away, we got that Mad Cat Studio Collection 2. That is cartridge number 20. Okay? Let's get a quick look at the games real fast. What do we got here? We got 8 more. These are quality games here. Misplaced, Alter Ego Dreamwalker. Romeo and Julie Cat. Golf. Dev Will 2. Let's see. Let's check these out. Ready? I'm ready for this funky music again. That looks fun. These games look sick. Best graphic looking games. Oh, I can't wait, son. You heard? The hype is real. Codemasters Collection 1. Let's talk about that. August 27th for this one. Let's take a glimpse here. B-52, where are you? Boomerang Kid. Linus Spacehead. Sensible Soccer. The Ultimate Stuntman. Here we go. Here we go, son. Get ready. That looks good. Oh, Cosmic Spacehead. F-16 Renegade. Wow. Handguns. I love you guys. That's great. This is going to be awesome. This is great. All right, so we got, what else we got here? Sign here, and here, and here. All right, what else is for the new ones that we didn't talk about yet? I think we talked about the rest of them except for Worms Collection 1, I don't think we talked about. Well, anyway, this one comes out July 30th. This one has 3 games. Let's watch the video. I think we're pretty much caught up. Whoa, different music. So you won't have to do that anymore once the Versus console comes out. But technically, you could play your Evercade now on the TV. Oh, it's an Evercade trailer. No downloads, no streaming, play anywhere. That guy was late for a dentist appointment, I think. All right, nice. Let me just take a look here. That was Worms Collection 1, right? Okay, yeah, Indies Heroes. I think we talked about all these. Okay, there you go. So you're caught up with the news. Let's see their social tab, what they're talking about here. Join us on Twitter, play together, plan to go. Again, their whole Evercade cartridge collection. And that looks like that's it. Check the blog out. I just don't want to miss any news, latest news. Here we go. Yep, the Evercade pre-orders had opened. Your name in the Versus credits. Oh, in the Founders Edition. Evercade cartridge update. Bitmap Brothers and Television. Okay. So there you go. What do you guys think, man? What do you think of the What do you guys think of all that? I know that's a lot to cover, but we haven't did one of these in a while, and I was waiting for the news to build up, and I think we got a jam-packed episode of content, right, of news. You got all those cartridges. You got all those cartridges that are coming out that got announced, and you got the console, the new Versus console, the home console. So you'll have your Evercade handheld for on the go, and you'll have your home console. And the home console is cool because you can play with one another right there on the couch co-op, but also you'll be able to put two of your favorite cartridges simultaneously, and it'll just load them both up at a time. That's a lot of games, guys. That's a lot of content. You can sit on your couch for hours and just not play the same thing twice. Pretty neat. I mean, especially, if you got a nice, decent Evercade collection, and plus all the ones that are coming out, and then you got the arcade ones coming out, the box, the new purple boxes. I'm excited. I think there's great things for Evercade. Evercade is already building itself to be Blaze, to be such a company, right? Such a fun company. And here's something about Blaze. You can't say this about everybody, but not even to the extent of Blaze. They listen to the point where it's almost scary. They listen to every word their viewers say. I every move that Blaze makes, I hear it and see it in the viewers' comments, the community feedback. Blaze cares. Blaze listens. They're implementing everything from us into their products, and it shows. You guys are awesome, Blaze. Come to the channel, come to the show anytime you want for a chit-chat with me, laid back. This is an open invitation to anyone over there. Tommy, we're going to have you on sometime and talk about Intellivision over on the Evercade. And any announcements, any future announcements from Blaze, follow me up to the minute at Sean Murray and Jay on Twitter. But I'll also be working on the next Evercade Corner podcast right here on Murray and Jay Await. Your number one place for gaming, your number one place for unboxings, your number one place for gameplay, your number one place for reviews. I've been doing this YouTube stuff since the beginning of YouTube, one of the early content creators. And that's that for the Evercade Corner. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for this fun episode. A quick look into the latest updates and news from Blaze Entertainment. Take care, guys. I hope to see you again soon on Murray and Jay Wait, and hope to see you soon on the next episode of the Evercade Corner. Take care, guys. Happy gaming. Happy retro gaming. Love you guys.